decades himself. I've probably been using my hang-ups inversion table for several decades. The one that you saw on my back gym is actually one of the upgraded models, but now I have inversion table envy. Do you realize FDA cleared medical device? I'm gonna cut right to the chase, but the price. We do not do this price unless it is anniversary. It's the 23rd anniversary of hang-ups inversion tables here at HSN, but this is used in doctor's offices. It is an FDA cleared medical device. Now, I can check almost every box. I have back pain, I have sciatica, spinal degenerative joint disease, that's arthritis, spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. I have some herniated discs. My mom has degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, muscle spasms. This is an FDA registered class 1 medical device. But do you know, in fact, even when you could see my Teeter and then my FitQuest bike, this is better than the one, if I do this one, which I probably will, that would be you don't have to, these things don't wear out. They are built to last forever. But this one, 70% of the people who join the Teeter family online, these are all of the upgrades that they look for, including that brand new platform that I have to say I'm kind of obsessed with. Over 80% of this is still already assembled. Do you know you're getting a 5-year warranty? You're getting the best price in class, period. It's over $100 off. Basically for this show, and as long as supplies last tomorrow, you do need to understand though, first of all, this is a product that is built to last for a lifetime. Not all inversion tables are created alike. This is the #1 inversion table in the world, over 3 million users worldwide. It is the longest running fitness item ever sold in HSN history. Not all inversion tables are created alike. It's the only one that is UL listed. And not only that, it's the best price that you're gonna find anywhere. So the big thing is we want to hear from you. That testimonial talk line is open. I tell you what, this is a celebration of Teeter and getting you a pain-free life. That's what it's, because even if you take a pain management prescription, that is not going to the source. So if you want that temporary relief of pain, you saw that FDA litany of concerns. I've got many of them. I live with chronic pain on a daily basis, and you can hear I'm an absolute crusader for this, but I need your help. Share your story in this hour. Donna has one, I have one, Colleen has one. You should have one. So before I get my special guest of honor out here, I want you to see, I think we're gonna share some footage of Bob. And well, you know what? Oh, actually, you know what? We have a little montage of some of the people where, of course, the Teeter inversion is changing their life. Take a look.
Hardly enough to anyone out there who suffers any sort of low back pain.
My mom said the first time I got on that thing and inverted, she said the look on my face, I looked like I was so relieved, the pressure.
And I will continue to use it for my back for many years to come.
It's been one of the best purchases that I've ever made in my life.
I have 6 grandkids, and I am able to get on the floor and play with them. Thanks for being there for me. I really appreciate it. Keep up the good work and stay upside down.
Man, it feels so good and just really relaxes you. I don't know that I'll ever not use this every day.
We use it every night right before we go to bed. We love our inversion table and we couldn't do without it.
I just really wanted to say thank you.
Okay, well, it is a global success story. And of course, you know, a lot of things happened in the last year. Sadly, we lost Roger in the last year, but I know from heaven on above, he is living that legacy. His beautiful daughter, I've been friends with Riley for years, is certainly paying it forward. And this is really a celebration of really what your dad loved to share. And most importantly, he loved it when people shared stories. It is a big celebration of what you and your family have done to really change the lives of people who suffer from chronic pain like I do. And Riley, first of all, happy anniversary. It is lovely to have you back as always. I know you and your dad and your family are so passionate about this and this product. And this has all the upgrades. And it also has a price that you only do when you are doing a special visit with us. And I know your dad was so passionate about these first shows of the year because that's when we kind of hit the reset button on our lives. And this is a reset for me because this has upgrades that I've never seen. So welcome,
Yeah.
a delight to see you. You are definitely living your dad's legacy, and we've got some big things to talk about in this very abbreviated show, don't we?
Yeah, we do. And we did bring our very top of the line forward. This is a tribute to my dad. He really loved what he did. He loved to hear your stories. If you're listening and the products change your life, please call, because I know he is listening to us here today. And like I was saying, we brought our very best table forward. This is something that we introduced first on our website. It's never been on HSN. And when we put it up, 70% of the people that came to our website picked this one. And because of our relationship with HSN, we knew we needed to bring it to you guys. So this has really great features, like the ease of getting on and off of this is so much better. You just step in, you have this boarding platform. Absolutely every feature is here. And more importantly, this is going to give you that relief of back pain, those FDA conditions, those 10 FDA conditions of different types of back pain. You are able to target the source of that back pain by just, yeah, here they are. Just your general overarching back pain, right? And that's something that most people will experience at some point in their life. Sciatica, that can be a pinched nerve. So they're typically talking about down the leg, but you can have that in your arm, in your neck, anywhere you can have that pinched nerve. Spinal degenerative joint disease, that's the same as osteoarthritis. Spinal curvature due to tight muscles, muscle tension. And then there's a whole other page. So you're getting 10 different conditions: herniated disc, that can be a slip disc, bulge disc, degenerative disc disease, spinal stenosis, facet syndrome, and muscle spasm. And the reason it's able to target so many different types of back pain, we have an animation that'll show you exactly what's happening in your body when you get on the Teeter table. And this is why it's just magic. This is why we have so many customers, life-changing stories, because it's natural. It's using your own body weight to pull traction. And when you do that, you are targeting back pain in 4 different ways. You are stretching and relaxing tight muscles. You are realigning your spine. Now think about that. That's 2 separate appointments. That's a massage therapist. That's a chiropractor. But this is the special thing. You are elongating the spine to take the pressure off the discs. And when we do that, these discs are able to fill with the fluid that they need for nutrition, because they don't have a blood supply. So now we're rejuvenating the discs, but we're also taking the pressure off of these nerve roots. And that's where we have so much of our pain. So you can see it's natural, it's easy, and it is targeting the pain at the source.
It is indeed, and you know, Riley, that's a key point. It's going to the source. Like, as an example, Riley and I were talking earlier, I do suffer from chronic pain. And it's interesting because as many people buy this for people that they love who have pain in their life, as many people who suffer from, you know, pain themselves. Now remember, it is on sale only for today and tomorrow, as long as supplies last. This is an FDA-cleared medical device. FDA-cleared medical device. #1 inversion table in the world, over 3 million users. This price is, first of all, it's never discounted. It has upgrades that, frankly, you pay for. 70% of the people who go to the Teeter website, these are the upgrades they select, used in doctors' offices. And like Riley just said, it goes to the source. Because I do suffer from chronic pain, whether it's over-the-counter anti-inflammatories or, you know, other things to deal with some of those specific medical conditions. You have to understand, that's not going to the source. This is going to the source. I can tell you for a fact, I would not be able to manage my day or my life or frankly my job here at HSN, especially this year handed me a lot of challenges too, and unless I had my Teeter. And it is transforming lives. We're taking over $100 off. You get all of the upgrades. That platform is dynamic. And remember, you do not have to invert all the way. This takes just minutes a day, just minutes a day. In fact, my big joke always used to be, it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato than it does to get immediate temporary pain relief. And again, going to the source. I love that platform, makes it even easier to get in and out of. You feel stable, you feel secure. Obviously, when you're inverting, all the way, you wanna make sure that you're getting that aircraft quality steel. I'll let Riley speak to some of those features, but I'd also like you to hear from Bob. And when I said all ages, virtually all heights, walks of life, takes just a couple of moments. 80% assembled, all of the upgrades, price that is only good basically today or tomorrow or as long as supplies last, 5-year warranty. Here's what Bob has to say.
I love to golf. I walk 18 holes of golf every Sunday. I was hurting all the time. And golf was a chore. I wasn't hitting the ball that well. I saw the Teeter commercial and I saw one of the guys saying, he inverts and he gets out and he plays. I'm like, okay, I'll try it. After like 10 or 12 days, I was fully inverting and I'm flexing on it. And I'm like, wow, it's giving your spine a mini vacation because you're taking all that pressure off of it, letting it stretch out. It's given me a lot of motion back. My pain is reduced. My outlook is great. And I'm hitting the ball the best I've hit since I've been playing golf, since I was 30. I'm jazzed. I'm just, Every Saturday we take the grandkids for like 5 or 6 hours, and pretty much anything they want to do, I can keep up with them, and that's huge. I mean, that's quality of life. That's big stuff. You can't buy that. I mean, and that's what you want to do. Teeter helps me lead the physical life I want to live. I don't just endorse stuff unless it's made a big change in my life, and this is one of the things that's made a big change in my life.
Well, and I think that's really what we hear time and time again. And it's funny because, Riley, I know you were on with Colleen earlier, and you have to know just how instrumental people calling in with their testimonials, are really the fuel that drives the engine. I mean, we live for those here at HSN. So please call us. It was, you had several testimonials, I know, with Colleen and her Shopping with Colleen show earlier, Riley. And what was fun is it was all ages and walks of life. I remember the woman who was calling in, her husband was, 6'4". Colleen was talking about, you can tell when Carlos is on it because tall, small, and we all suffer with pain or stress. I know you and your hubby don't, thankfully, have back issues, but a lot of people use it for stress management. A lot of people use it to fall asleep.
Right.
It's the quiet side of fitness. It allows you to do your stretching. So, Riley, at the end of the day, you don't have to discount this because you are the #1 inversion table in the world, and this is the best one. I mean, these are the features that we've never offered anywhere for this price. Isn't that true?
That is true. That is true. This is absolutely every feature. And like I said, 70% of the customers that come to our website pick this model because it has everything. It has the easy access. It has the easy reach handle. It has the wraparound ankle supports. I don't know if you saw in that testimonial, but Bob had to bend down all the way to his ankles to secure. He was pulling a pin down here. This one, you don't have to do that. You get the upgraded handles here, these larger handles. You're getting our specialized decompression bed. And this is important because if you're going out there and you're starting to Google inversion tables, I've got to tell you, only Teeter is FDA registered for those 10 back pain conditions because we build it for the benefits. And one of the big things is the bed design itself. We use a special surface that allows your body to get that stretch because remember, all the benefit is in getting the elongation of the spine. And this bed is very specialized. It has a lumbar bridge that allows you to enhance the traction in the lower back. It has acupressure nodes so that you can release the muscle tension. Here it's showing the 8-point floating suspension system. So what that does is it allows the bed to move. That gives you comfort in the bed without having to add foam to it. So we don't want to lose that decompressive surface. So this is something that's very specialized and very important to get the benefits, and that's why we're the only ones that are FDA registered for those 10 back pain conditions. We're also the only ones that are UL safety certified, and that is a very stringent third-party testing that is done. And the reason we're the only brand that passes that testing is this is not ordinary steel. This is high-grade carbon heat-treated steel that allows it to last a lifetime. I mean, Colleen and I were talking, hers is the original that has the nylon bed. That is well over 20 years. That's like 30 years ago that we had that. And she's still using it. So that speaks to the quality. I mean, what other product out there? You can't even have your phone last that long or anything. I mean, everything has such a short shelf life these days. But we really build this to last. So I want to show everybody how easy this is. So let me just jump off real quick to show this, because I think when we're looking at all these benefits, people think this must be difficult. Like, do I have to give a half an hour of my time, or what do I got to do? So you just set the height. You set the maximum angle of inversion you want to go to. So there's a tether strap here. You can shorten it, lengthen it, do anything in between. You can do full inversion, but you absolutely do not have to do that to get all the benefits. Then we step in, secure the ankles. I mean, look at that. You just pull it towards you. You have this wraparound comfort of the ankle supports. You lay back, and then it is the weight displacement of your arm that rotates you. So put more weight headward, you go into inversion, put more weight footward, and you'll come back upright. And if you don't come all the way up, you just bend your knees and you will return upright. So you're in complete control, and you pick any angle, and you literally just have to lay here. You let your body stretch and relax. You can use the traction handles to add some more decompression. These are a wonderful upgrade. You add manual decompression just by pushing. That gives you even more stretch. Lay here, let your body elongate, take some big deep breaths, and you will find the tension in your back starts to melt away. You can feel that realignment, which is improving your posture. You can feel the stretch that is releasing the nerve roots. A lot of people that have back pain, first 3 to 5 minutes, they feel a difference. Now, if you have one of those conditions that the FDA has mentioned that inversion's good for, like sciatica or herniated disc, you have a lot of damage, I really want you to commit to 30 days. And just do 3 to 5 minutes every day. You know, if you have that spinal degenerative joint disease, there's a lot going on there, or any of these other conditions. Give it time, and it will begin to make a difference. And just 3 to 5 minutes, you can do it a couple times a day. You don't have to do it longer. You're welcome to do it longer. You're welcome. I mean, you can hang out here as long as you want. But the concept is, it's like you're hydrating your discs, you're straightening your spine, and it's kind of like once it's done, it's done. So it's like filling a mug, for example. Like, you can keep pouring water into it, but once it's full, it's full. So that's why we say you can come back up in 3 to 5 minutes. Now, the way that my dad's always done it, the way he loves it, is he slept curled up, and so he would wake up and he'd invert in the morning. And then after, midday, and then right before bed. Well, do what you feel. My personal preference as somebody that doesn't have back pain, but has a desk job, has 2 little kids, has a million things going on, is the stress relief. So I have it in my bedroom, and I do it right before bed. I mean, completely right before bed. Roll in, you have that warm feeling, post-massage feeling, and it just makes falling asleep so much easier.
Absolutely. Well, I know we are very busy. Remember, Riley only has a few shows tomorrow, and it's funny because you're talking about your dad, and he would love it. He loved these first shows of the year. So we really would love it if you would share your story, because when I say that was the fuel that powered the engine, the Teeter engine, it's the longest running fitness item here at HSN, 23rd anniversary, and it's a huge customer pick in any derivation and any version that they've done. This just happens to be all of the upgrades that you're getting $100 off with a 5-year warranty. And no kidding, for those of you out there who have used it or tried it in any version, we want to hear from you. That's how, that's really paying it forward with Roger's legacy. I know he's looking on from heaven and would love to hear from you. We'd love to hear from you. But more importantly, I would love for you to transform your life. I don't care if you do suffer from chronic pain on a daily basis like I do, and I know I keep going back to this, but this goes to the source. It goes to the source. And the more you do it, the better it gets. Riley, we were just talking about your dad and how you do it during the different points of the day. Even when I got on this before the show, do you know I've already lengthened? It's funny. Donna, have you done the same thing? So you know how people say we're shrinking as we get older? I'm like, oh, doggone it. So yeah, I mean, like the struggle is real. I'm like, oh, doggone it, I really am. You get taller, you carry yourself differently. So even if you got it for vanity reasons alone, you know, Colleen always says it's her beauty secret along with Andrew Lessman, hair, skin, and nails, because you look like you have a facial. I mean, you just get that nice, you know, rosiness and that, you know, glow to your cheeks. And, you know, whether you use it before bed, like Riley and her hubby, you know, to relax or de-stress or decompress from the day, or to start your day, because there's something very invigorating or energizing about it. You know, don't take my word for it though. I know we've been talking about the price is only good as long as supplies last for this visit. There's also 12-month VIP financing. If you do have a Q card, a Zulily card, or an HSN card, of course, this is an abbreviated area, and I have to apologize for that because Riley and I were supposed to have the full hour. So sadly, if I feel like I'm rushing through things, we had like literally half the time that we were supposed to. So I do want to share some of the doctor testimonials with you so you can really appreciate not only what this does, but the quality and even what people in the medical community are saying.
So when you decompress, there is a lengthening of the spine. And by doing so, with a greater disc height, you've got more room for the nerves, there's less compression with the facet joints, and the spine is just much happier.
For the past 53 years, I've been a neurosurgeon with a major interest in chronic pain and dealing with many patients with back pain. Most patients tell me if they use their Teeter inversion table on a regular basis, they simply feel much better. No one has to do anything to you, and I think it's a very natural way to deal with the problem.
Well, and I know you see that video and you see those doctors, and no kidding, Riley, it's great that this was in my third hour of time together, because no kidding, I even told my crew, I said, oh, man, you might have to bring me something. Because, you know, like I said, I do, you know, I suffer from chronic pain. And by that third hour, whew, that's when my leg is talking to me. So if you do suffer from chronic pain, now I'm like, okay, I feel that instant temporary relief. I feel that energizing sensation. I feel better. I really do. And that's just, you know, doing it a little bit. By the way, when I'm not really even joking when I say it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato than it does to get immediate, temporary, go into the source pain relief. And then the more you do it, the better it is. If vanity prevails, you want to retain that height and that posture, the quiet side of fitness and flexibility. You want the best beauty secret that Colleen, the word is out, has had for well over 2 decades. You want the best price. You want all the upgrades. You want this now. And for a $90 flex pay, 80% assembled, the platform, all of the things that we want, FDA cleared medical device, over 3 million users worldwide, #1 inversion table in the world, 23 years here at HSN, our longest running fitness item, the quiet side of fitness or otherwise. I mean, no kidding. I thought, ooh, 3 hours on the air, Riley, and no kidding, my crews that work with me on a daily basis, they know, if I could have this in every single one of my shows, I would, because, you know, whether you're on your feet, you're right, it's 2 sides of the coin. Sometimes people even think laying down or sitting. Whether you're sitting or standing, you know, we're not getting any relief from gravity unless we're using the Teeter, right?
Right. Yeah, there's actually background compression even when laying down because of the muscles and ligaments, and that's why it takes hours in bedtime for you to decompress, to feed those discs. They don't have a blood supply. They rely on the moments when the pressure's off to get the nutrition that they need. Now think about that. Think about what that means. You injure your back, and it really doesn't have a lot of opportunity. It doesn't have any opportunity during your day to get any nutrition to rejuvenate itself. It's unlike another part of your body that may bleed and has that blood supply. You're going to heal very quickly, but discs don't heal quickly because of that. This is showing the pressure that's in your spine in different positions. And people are usually shocked by this right here, is that when you sit down, the pressure in your spine increases. And if you're in bad posture, like at your computer, it can go up to 250%. You wonder why your watch is counting how often you're standing? It's because sitting is the new smoking. It's so bad that they want you to track it so you're standing up. Now here it is, when you lay down, that background compression means it takes a long time for those discs to get the food and nutrition that they need to begin their healing process. And the study found that to bring the pressure in your spine to at or near zero, you need to pull 60% of your body weight. That is a big pull. But when you're on the inversion table, you're simply closing in at your ankles, which is so comfortable, you're rotating, and it's using your body weight to pull that traction so that the spine is alleviated of all that pressure and all that pain. You are stretching and relaxing muscles. You are realigning the spine. You're going to see that in your posture. And you are elongating the spine to relieve pressure on the nerve roots and allow them the chance to get that food and nutrition that they need. So if you have sciatica or herniated disc, don't wait for the moment just at bed to take care of it. Do it throughout the day. Little 3 to 5 minutes here and there throughout your day, you're gonna be shocked at the difference. And that's why when you go to HSN or any other website and you read the reviews, 5-star after 5-star. I think we have a total of almost 500 reviews, 4.7 star rating average. It's incredible, but people's lives are changed. When you have back pain, you don't have a lot of options. They either deal with symptoms or you're having to go to appointments that take time out of your day. They cost a lot of money. This is something where you have freedom to get on it and get natural relief that's going to the source of the ache and providing you real relief and a real trajectory towards better health. So get online. I mean, we listen to doctors, we listen to people here, we show you all sorts of facts, but those reviews are really the proof. And us being here, this is 23 years this month that we have been on HSN. That is telling you something about the results that people get.
No, it's really true. And it's funny because, I mean, I'm not just inverting because it's part of my job. I'm inverting so I can get through my job. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, it's real. Yeah, it's real.
I mean, it's real, Riley, because when I say that struggle is real, you know, normally with me, by that third hour on the air, and if you struggle with chronic pain like I do, I mean, when I say the struggle is real, I'm really not even joking about that. But even in those few moments, and remember, it takes you longer to microwave a baked potato. You don't have to invert fully in order to get that immediate temporary pain relief, even if you only did it for the beauty benefits or to retain that height and that posture and, you know, don't have to say, hey, I'm shrinking. You're going to be amazed. You're going to wonder, why did you wait so long? A lot of people watch these shows and call back later, but strike while the iron is hot. This has all the upgrades. It's the first time that it's been on HSN. The other thing that you do need to realize, I know I was saying $100 off, our price at $549 is already a great value because, Riley, you guys have always, you and your dad and your whole family have always had our back. I guess pun intended, you know, in the air quotes.
I love
you
it.
always
love
give us
it.
a great price, but then when you do a price adjustment, you only do that when you're here and you only do that for us, don't
You're
you?
right. Yeah, and only for a limited time because we really can't sustain it. So, yeah, have that new year, new you, and try it out.
Get that zip in your step. Stella's getting her groove back, girl. All right. Riley, I love you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, too. And you know what? I think of you and your dad when I'm doing my thing, when I'm doing my teeter.
Yeah.
All right. Love you.
Love it. All right, have a good one.
You too.
See
Thank
you,
you, Riley. We'll look for you tomorrow. We do have some more testimonials that we want to share. And then we're going to talk about Nutrisystem, plus my other fitness pick to help you have your best year ever. But I know I've been singing the praises of the Teeter, but here's what some other happy users have to say.
When I was in back pain, I felt like an old man. Simple everyday things that we just take for granted, I couldn't do. The Teeter inversion table just lets your body and gravity take you to where you're supposed to be. All it is, it's you, a table, and gravity. I mean, come on, it's an easy recipe here. It's a no-brainer. I use it every single day. I went to my 40th high school reunion, and I went in and I said, my gosh, look at all these old people here. And I've never looked backwards ever since. All of a sudden, the old Mark is back again.
All right, I know hundreds of you are still calling on our Teeter, our hang-up